because of movie we can feel many spectre of emotions in very short time.
You just go to some place and you said, I want to be a director?
Sound funny, but yes.
Really?
Try and try and try and try again and again and again
Okay.
until you get the
Tired?
result. No, until you get good results.
God is this decision, I think, right?
It's decision, yes.
Like, this word can decide very huge thing.
We need to live our life as beautiful, as meaningful as possible.
You are going to think, was it like a right decision or I did some mistake?
And during this process, you should keep and technical aspects and creative aspects, and you should work with actors, and you should work with timing. You should talk and work with your crew, and
Yeah.
keep the storyline right.
Yeah.
All of this in your head, and that's why it's very interesting
Yes.
work.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarvinoza and this is Sarvinoza Spotlight channel on the YouTube. So if you're watching on the YouTube, from the beginning you should just subscribe us because I can just give you my tips. It will be very interesting, and it will be very interesting. And if you are watching us by the Instagram, then subscribe too. Doesn't matter. All media like viewers can just help us to our increase, So my previous guests were very interesting and very successful people, and I all the time call people who just have a very great mindset and very great attitude to the world, to the outside. So today is my guest, also very special guest, because you know what? My guest, he is a director and several already directed several films. For example, he already has one full movie called One Day Wedding. It's in Uzbek Bir Kunlik Toy, and he had a lot I can say mini films. I don't know what called maybe it's documentary. So welcome to our I can say YouTube studio, Mr. Rasulov. Hi. How are you?
Thank you.
You're so happy, I think.
Yes, I am. Actually, it's my first time ever being in podcast.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm very glad that this my first time is with you.
Ah, with me.
Yes, yes.
It is great,
Thank
So
you.
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling
Thank you.
great?
Yes.
So I hear, I read a lot of information about you. Like I said, you are a director and you directed a lot of movies. You do have already one full movie, and then
Full-length movie and
how many
documentaries.
documentary films you directed?
Around 8 documentaries.
8 documentaries.
Yes.
Where it was successfully done.
I hope so.
You hope
I
so,
hope
right?
So, yes.
So now you can watch some documentaries that Mr. Rasulov did. Actually, it is in Uzbek language, right?
Yes, all of
Or you do
our
have
works.
other language?
No, we have
documentaries?
subtitles in Russian,
Subtitles.
but it will be our new movie will be in Russian soon and with English subtitles.
Oh, really?
So yes, finally our Russian speaking or English speaking viewers also
Can
can
watch.
enjoy, yes, watch our work.
So, you know what? He is working on very in one big project called it, if I'm not mistaken, it's Three Heroes, right?
Yes,
In Uzbek language, it is Uch Kahraman, and it was very popular among the Uzbekistan. Then I think other like movies, it was very popular because of like some I can say dynamic catches and shootings, and like people's amount of people who worked in this project. Because of that, maybe it was like a very popular uh, before before the premiere.
before the release.
Yes, before the release, you see. So how was that? How was the shooting?
So shooting was great.
Shooting was great, right? Okay,
Yes, it
first
was.
let's start with that. Why you decided to become a director?
Oh, it's a very interesting question. I think it was somehow it was inevitable
Okay.
to become a director
Uh-huh.
because it was my dream job.
It was your dream job.
Yes, it was my dream job.
When you started dream of that?
I'm trying to remember, and the first memory which I mentioned that I want to be a movie director was
Okay.
in my 6th or 7th grade.
6th or 7th grade.
Yes, my history teacher asked me who I want to be, and I said a movie director. Maybe I decided long before, but this is the first memory that I have about this moment.
Wow, it's great that you became.
Yes, and
Already, wow. Could you believe that you became like that successful movie director at that time when you said the first time that you want to become a film director?
I don't actually feel that I'm a successful director yet. I'm on my way to become a successful
But you
director.
are.
I'm on my way
Okay.
because I need to work a lot to become called successful director. Yes, and maybe after this my work, and maybe after some few years,
Okay.
I can admit that I'm somehow
Successful.
get successful career like a movie director. So I'm on my way, and like I said, it was my dream job.
Yes.
And it was inevitable to becoming. It's like a natural step.
Natural step, you said.
Yes, to become a director. Because growing up, I always I was captivated by how movies work, how movies can teleport you to different worlds, and you can live different lives.
So at that time, you
and-
just started watching film in different way, right?
Yes.
For example, if I watch the film, I just watch the film, I just watch the film and I say, wow. And I cry. Why? Because I am a watcher. But you wasn't a watcher. You wasn't like just a viewer, At
No,
that time.
I wasn't
maybe.
watcher. I was a watcher. I was just a regular viewer.
But you had like other, I think, eyesight maybe.
Maybe. No, it's not something special,
Huh.
I watched movies just like you.
Just like you.
It's just how I, it's just like when I watch movies, I know that it will be great experience.
Okay.
And I'm trying to open myself to the movie. It's like it's movies is kind of lie. It's kind of lie.
You said lie?
Yes,
Huh.
it's like it's storytelling.
Huh.
There's a lot of lies. You
Kind
know
of
that
vision of the lie, right?
No, you know that it's fictional characters, it's fictional stories. It's not happening for real. Maybe so. Let's say if it's horror movie, you know that there is actors. There is no monster in real life, but you should watch it like a story. You should believe to the story.
Yeah.
And I always try to open myself to the movie, and I'm saying like, lie to me.
Lie to me, huh?
Yes, and I will believe you in every your single word. Just lie to me and make me believe and take me from this world and to take me to different world for maybe 1.5 or 2 hours and give me that experience that I may never have otherwise, because it's like a magical thing, the movies, because our our days, our simple days are kind of relatively not very much colorful, not very much dynamic. I'm sorry, not very much dynamic. And what I want to say, you don't fall in love every day for the first time. You don't have car accidents every day, or you don't see alien invasions every day. Maybe never you will see that. But in movies, you can feel all of these feelings. You can feel all of these emotions, and that's why it's very great gift from God or from humans to humankind, because of movie we can feel many spectre of emotions in very short time. That's why I liked it, because I want to feel sad. My life is very good, everything is good, but I want to feel sad. I can play sad movie and feel all of these emotions, even if not related with me or with my life. Or if I want to feel lovely, I can watch romantic comedies or romantic movies.
Okay.
And feel all the feelings that characters feeling.
Yes.
And kind of live the lives of the characters,
Yeah.
That's why I like the movies, and that's why I really wanted to become movie director, because I want to create worlds, I want to create characters,
Yeah.
and I want to tell and I want to tell my stories to the audience. Because when I thought about that, I realized that the stories that I want to tell hasn't been make like a movies yet. So there's so much untold stories that deserve to be
Become a movie.
become a movie. That's why I think it's my job to tell that stories
Wow.
that I think that deserve to be told.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know that movie means like such a, in a great way.
Yes.
Because you're right. For example, every day we cannot feel our like some emotions, but by the movies we can do that. We can catch the moments.
Yes, if you don't see the movie, if you don't watch movies like this, otherwise it's just waste of your time. Waste of your life for 2 hours just by watching random images. If it hasn't affect you emotionally, mentally, it's just waste of your life and waste of your time.
So then the question is, why we should watch movies?
Why?
Yes, why?
That's why because I said
Because
we need emotions in our life. We need to learn. We have one life.
Yes.
You are Sarvinoza, I am Shokhrukh, and you have your own life. I have my own life, and we already kind of choose our path.
Yes.
Life paths, and because of movies, we can relive other lives too. We can be other characters. We can feel how they feel. We can be on Mars. We can be under the oceans. We can be in future. We can be in past. Only because of movies.
Only because of the movies.
That's why movies are, living your life is not just spending your 24 hours a day just to be alive. We live in this world. It's not that primarily world when the main purpose of day was to be alive. to not to die, to not to be eaten by animals or other things. Nowadays, we need to live our life as beautiful, as meaningful as possible. And that's why I think movies are so important, because we need to live our life aesthetically beautiful and meaningful.
Meaningful.
Yes.
Then building our like meaningful life, then movies can help in some way, right?
Yes, movies is just
Helper.
one of them.
One of them.
In total, it's art.
It's art. It's
Yes.
called art, right?
Yes, in total, it's art.
So,
Movies, just one of them. There is books, novels, poetry, art, music,
yeah,
And-
music too.
every kind of other art.
So, you became a director after some time.
Yes.
How it happened? Like, you just go to some place and you said, I want to be a director, and they made you a director?
It will be sound funny, but yes.
Really? So,
I haven't.
does your family helped you? Does somebody else is art person in your family?
Unfortunately, no. There is no art person in my family, but every member of my family loves art, respects arts.
It means understand that art.
Yes,
right?
they understand art.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, then
Um,
you went to the place and you said, "Hi, my name is Shokhrukh and I want to be a director."
No, it started like that.
Okay.
It started like, I want to be a director.
Great.
That's it.
Just simple.
Just simple, because it's not very hard to be a director. You can just take your phone, turn on your camera,
And
put
shoot.
record, shoot, and that's it. Boom, you are director.
Oh, really?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
And then you should just try to be good in this. More and more. Try and try and try and try again and again and again.
Okay.
Until you get the
Tired?
result. No, until you get good results.
Good results. You never
Yes.
tire it, right?
No,
You're not going
you
to
can
tire
be
it.
tired. You may tire it, but you can't give up.
You can't give up when you are on the sphere.
Yes, no, it's not about just this sphere.
Okay.
You just need to try to become doctor, movie director, or lawyer.
We
It's-
just should try, right?
You just should try again and again and again until you get the results, until you become actually doctor or lawyer or movie director.
Great. So, what is one thing very challenging and problematic thing? Yes, when you are a film director.
Like every other work of movie directors is also very challenging.
Yes.
It's demanding very much, both mentally and emotionally,
Oh.
because there is so much responsibility on movie directors' shoulders.
Yeah.
Because in set there is around 50 or 60 people,
Yes.
everyone working for the project, for the movie,
Everybody working. on that.
everybody working to make it as possible, good as possible as it's possible, good as possible, and you know that, and
Yes.
the final words is yours. You say, cut, we have it, and they will go home. And if you say it if you say it, that's it. Everyone works will be stopped, and the final result will be shown to the audience.
Oh.
So there is so much responsibility,
Yes.
directors, to say cut and stuff, because if you are not sure that you have a good shot, you can say cut, because when you say cut, everything is done, everyone go home, and they believe in you. They know that you are know what they are doing, and they know that you are you found that you need in that special shot.
Okay.
And if you're not sure, but you said that, and final result, you can they can disappoint in you.
Disappoint us.
Yes, because they work so hard. They work day and night to make good thing for the film, and their every work will be depend on your last words.
On our last word.
Yes.
Jack, cut, right?
Yes.
Cut is this decision, I think, right?
It's decision. Yes.
Like, this word can decide very huge thing.
Yes.
Very, very huge thing. For example, like you explained, I got your words. For example, before the saying like cut, you should do one thing, one whole thing, and everybody will look at you, your word, your like, and what will he said. If you say we will continue on because I didn't satisfied yet, they will do.
Yes.
They will continue.
Yes.
Even they don't have a time for that, they will stay.
Yes.
Because they're a director.
Yes, because everyone wanted to be perfect
Yes.
shot.
If you say like cut, then everybody will go.
Yes.
Whenever like result will be, everybody just will give the responsibility to you.
Yes.
You see, and then at night you're going to think about that.
Yes.
Everybody go to the home for the chilling, for sleeping, for having rest, but you're not going to sleep at all, I think, because you're going to think about next episodes,
Yes.
next shootings, right?
Yes.
Or you are going to think, was it like a right decision or I did some mistake?
Yes.
And it can affect not to your that moment, it can affect to the future, to the whole film, right?
To make right choices and make right and good decisions, you should have clear vision.
Clear vision.
Yes, what you wanted to get from that shot especially.
Okay.
And if you know what you want, and if you can explain this your vision to everyone, it will be your crew, it will be actors, you can get that result. And it's like, but it's not easy. It's like balancing on tightrope, because for director, I mean, because you need to keep your creative, clean vision, and at the same time, you need to deal with many little problems and questions that arise during the process. You should be creative, but at the same time, you should done this. They will ask, this is or this short or this short, like many questions, and during this process, you should keep and technical aspects and creative aspects, and you should work with actors, and you should work with timing. You should talk and work with your crew, and keep the storyline right.
Yeah.
All of this in your head and in your responsibility.
Yes.
That's why it's very interesting work.
Everything is in your hand.
Yes.
So and very like I can say strange and afraid thing is like responsibility, right? So directors should be very responsible for their films. You are right, 100%. And next question will be about these three heroes.
Yes.
It took 2 years.
Yes.
I know that a lot of movies we do have in the world that took even more than 2, 3, 4 years for the shootings, right? But when it comes to like in Uzbekistan, I think it's like I don't know, first movie like nowadays for these years, for these times, for this I think for 10 years, it like first time it like the film shooted 2 years, and then why it took a long
Unfortunately, I have not any facts. That's why I can say that this is the
First
first
time.
time to
Okay.
Uzbek movie took 2
Maybe we do
years.
have.
Maybe we
Maybe we do
do have.
have.
Maybe we
So, but
maybe
we do have
longer
rare.
processes.
But it's rare, okay?
Yes, it's
Let's
rare.
say rare.
It's rare.
Why you was in rare situation?
So this project was very challenging for me and for our crew
Okay.
because it's like an epic action movie.
Epic action movie.
Yes, we did many practical effects, practical scenes. We shot exactly on streets of Tashkent.
Huh.
I can say that it's first time. This is the first time I can say that. First time in main streets in center of Tashkent city, we shoot many action practical scenes. We drop off the bus from the bridge
Wow.
to the river.
Really?
Yes, we make a car crash. The truck crashes to the policeman's cars.
Wow. I saw it only in the action worldwide movies.
Yes, we try to become professional and become good and trying to do these scenes as good as possible.
Okay.
That's why this kind of shootings was kind of first time for Uzbek
For the
cinematography
Uzbekistan.
industry,
Uh-huh.
and that's why not even me or my crew was ready for that.
Uh-huh.
It was first time for all of us.
For all of us.
Yes, unfortunately, we haven't many visualized people for this kind of scenes, this kind of movies. That's why we bring stunt group from Kazakhstan.
From Kazakhstan.
Yes, they work in Hollywood movies.
Wow, really?
Just right before our movie,
Uh-huh.
they worked in movie Napoleon of Ridley Scott's movie.
Wow.
They flew to our project right from their project.
Wow.
And the stuntmen's trying to help us to shoot all of these very action and very hard to shoot scenes in real life.
It was hard, right?
It was really hard. For example, the scene that we planned to shoot for 3 days, we shot more than 10 days.
10 days.
Yes, 10 days.
But you planned for the 3 days,
Yes,
right?
we planned for 3 days, but it seems it's very hard and it took us more than 10 days.
10 days.
And we work as hard as possible. We were working and studying
Okay.
to work in this kind of genre. That's why.
So, and then you just ended up the shootings. You ended up the shootings, right?
Yes,
All
yes.
shootings were ended.
Yes.
All things ended. So, when will be our premiere?
Just a moment. I need to explain that the 2 years, it wasn't just like production. It was, we can say it was pre-production, production, and post-production.
It was pre-production,
Production
and post-production.
Yes.
So you already done of them, right?
Yes. 2 years
2
was
years. For that.
this kind of parts, you know.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
It's not like we were shooting for 2
2
years.
It
It's not
wasn't
like
for the
that.
shootings.
No.
It was like writing scripts.
Yes. Because
How many-
when I get this job, when I joined this project, it was the August of 2022,
Okay.
and in August I started working on this project, and I wrote the script of the movie for 8 or 9 months.
8 or 9 months you just write down
Yes.
the
Yes, I wrote
script.
the script.
Okay, here the question. You first of all, you down the script and started shooting, or you with the same time you and write it and you just started your begin words?
No.
What? How was that? You fully ended
first
the
script.
script.
First of all,
Then 7 months nobody take you. 7 months you just write down the
Yes.
scripts. Wow.
not 7, it's at least 8 months.
8 months.
It may be 9. I just can't remember right
So
now.
7, 8, 9 months. Just 3 heroes script was written.
Yes.
Right. Great. 3 heroes was script written in this like 9 months.
And
eight
after
months.
the script was done, and everyone accept that script, we was start the pre-production process. Pre-production also took us like 3 months. We are getting the group, we are getting the crew.
Yeah.
We did our we choose our cast. We talk with our actors. We decide who will play who, and other every millions and millions questions, millions of problems, and only after that
Okay.
we started our production period. It will include the shootings itself.
Oh, great. Now I got that.
It took all of the shootings took around 80 days.
80 days.
Yes, it's
Wow.
just shooting days.
It's just shooting days, right?
Yes.
80 days. Then it's not like it's like 2.5 months, I think.
More than 2.5.
Yes, you're right. So here is the question. Another question I got. It was so much difficult. It was like a very hard work. That's why it took 2 years. Not for only shooting. It was like for pre-production, production, and after the production, right? So here comes like from the viewers. Like comes the question. So, what about that film actually? The meaning of the film, like shortly.
Oh, it's about.
I know that you write it 7 months a script, and it's very difficult to explain in a short way what does mean the 3 heroes actually.
It's about. Long story short, it's about the employees of inner upper ministries. It's
Okay.
like policemen's, and there's 3 of them.
There is 3 of them, right?
Yes, yes,
oh my
yes.
god, yeah.
And the
So?
story itself is about bravery. It's about resistance of humanity, of humankind. It's not just a good and evil story. Good versus evil story.
Okay.
It's about the everyday battles in internal inner battles
Yeah.
of humans. It's about choices. It's about who we are.
Can you watch this film in English language?
Like I said previously, it will have English subtitles,
Oh, great.
but movie itself will be in Uzbek
Language.
from 1st December. And
Wow,
in
the premiere will
January-
be?
Yes, the premiere will be in December 1st.
1st December. Great.
This year.
Wow.
In January, it will be released in Russian language. In Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, in Russia maybe.
Can take the film, right?
Yes, it will be in Russian language.
Wow. So it is for the world, we can say.
Kinda.
But like for our own very near, I can say, who have same or near atmosphere
Yes.
with Uzbekistan.
Yes.
They can watch that. Oh, great then. So 3 heroes. We are waiting. We are going to wait that film, of course, because it works for the waiting. I think
I
it
hope so.
works, and I believe so. I believe so. So you have also directed One Day Wedding, so which has been well received. How did directing that film differ from working on 3 heroes?
Okay, there's huge difference. First difference is the genre. From technical aspects, for example, One Day Wedding took us for 38 days.
38 days.
Yes,
38 days.
to
Okay.
shooting, and 3 heroes took us about
80.
80 with something
Okay.
days.
Uh-huh.
And in One Day Wedding, we have only few shots that took CGI shots with
Okay.
VFX artists. We worked with VFX artists,
Ah.
and there was some shots with VFX.
Uh-huh.
It was just for maybe maximum 10 like 10 shots. In Three Heroes, we
Okay.
have more than 500 shots with VFX and
Oh my
CGI.
God, 500,
and-
more than 500.
Yes, more than
Okay.
500 shots.
Wow, it's huge, of course, but it was, I think, a little bit like friendly family movie, right?
Family-friendly movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Family friendly and
This is genre.
somehow like funnier, right?
Yes.
But this movie is more serious than that, right?
Yes.
But both of them are good, are
I
great.
hope so.
you
hope
say
so.
I think you like. I hope so. I hope so. You hope so. Okay, so what advice would you give to young people who dream of becoming filmmaker? And are there specific skills or qualities you think are essential, very important for the young? I can say maybe they are not young, maybe they are older than you. Doesn't matter. Who wanna become a good filmmaker?
Just do it.
Oh my God!
Just do it.
Just do it, right?
Just do it. There is nothing that can stop people from becoming maybe what if we are saying about movie directing, there is nothing to stop to become a movie director. Like I said, you can take your phone and shoot some short film and boom, you're a movie director. And if you want bigger, you need to work and work and work, and someday you will get the results. Because I am example.
Yeah.
I want to say previously, but I couldn't. I haven't any master degree about filmmaking.
Wow.
I just want to make film. I just make film. That's why I'm a filmmaker.
Wow.
And
Great.
that's it. Don't afraid. Don't let your fears. Everyone has their insecurities, but if you let them hold you from pursuing your dreams, it will be very bad.
It will be very bad.
Yes, that's why you should keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and someday you will be
Achieve.
glad that you didn't stop in some day in the past.
Wow. It is great. It was very great answer. So I got the point right now, and I want to say that I want to just hear your hobbies. That I saw your a lot of pictures that you draw by your Instagram, so you can draw also, right? And you drew it in a professional way, so it was very interesting and beautiful. And one thing that I should mention, and he can play a piano too.
No.
You can play the piano. Say the truth. I saw that in his history, he could play the piano very beautiful way. And you are kind of, I don't know in English what it says, but in Uzbek it says like a very Kamtarish way, you know. So don't be too much Kamtarish because because too much Kamtarish will be what?
I don't know.
You don't know, but if you know the answer, just
Write in the comments.
yeah, write in the comments. What does it mean being too much Kamtaran person? So, Mr. Rasulov,
Yes.
my last question to you. But before my last question, I should ask one thing. What is your favorite book? Because I will always ask that question with everybody else.
Favorite book?
Yes. I know that you read a lot of books, more than 100 books you read, but your favorite book?
There's so many favorite books.
Your only one
You know.
who influenced you?
I could say it's the Da Vinci Code, but it's very specialized book. And when it needs to recommend some book, I always say it's The Second Life of Uwe from Frederick Beckman, the
This
author.
is your favorite book?
Yes, it's my favorite book, and I can recommend this book
everybody
to
else,
everybody
right?
because this book made me feel very good emotions and made me cry, and I really liked that book. Yeah, after this book, I really wanted to live more beautiful than ever.
So because of that book, you like you want to decide to live more beautiful in this life. Okay,
Yes.
Right?
That's it.
So, last question. Here is your last question for you. So, Mr. Rasulov, if you could share one simple piece of advice with everyone in the world, what would it be? Can you answer for that?
I'm trying to. Well, to everyone,
To everyone in the world, if you could share one simple piece of advice with everyone in the world, what would it be?
it's very
Great question.
great and
I know,
hard question.
it's very
So-
good question.
Just try to be good.
Wow, really?
Yes, just try to be good person, good husband, good father, good son.
Good husband?
Yes, and good professional, good
Are you-
person.
Are you trying, right?
Yes,
For being good son,
yes.
good film director,
Yes, yes.
good
Good friend.
friend and good husband?
colleague. Yes,
You sure?
yes.
I'm sure too. So, thank you very much for coming,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Rasulov. It was
you.
honor to have you here. It was very interesting with you because I'm kind of felt myself satisfied from our podcast today. So if you want to say something to the audience, you can say. say subscribe, please, for me.
What?
Say subscribe.
Oh, subscribe for Sarvinoza
Oh,
Spotlight.
unexpectedly. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Everybody, thank you for watching our YouTube. It was very great. And I hope you like it. I hope it was very helpful for you. So have a beautiful day every day. Bye-bye.